Okay, today we're going to build a heart foldable. It'll have all of these parts. Your teacher will probably provide either on the smartboard or on a hard copy a diagram like this. You'll notice it's got all the parts labeled. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 on the left side, but it's actually patient's right side, doctor's left side. And then on the right side, doctor's right, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 and 4, we've got 8 altogether. You'll notice that the patient's right side is all blue. This signifies that the blood being carried through those blood vessels and through these chambers of the heart, they do not have lots of oxygen. Instead it's more rich of CO2. And it's actually going to be heading to the lungs, and from the lungs it'll come back again here into the left atrium, left ventricle, and out through the aorta. So all of these parts are red. These arteries here and these chambers here are where it's oxygen rich. So when you get your blank heart, the first thing you'll want to do is color it so that you have the patient's right side blue and the blood vessels leading to and away from those, and then the patient's left side should be red. And again, red just shows oxygen rich, blue shows oxygen deprived or CO2 rich. You put that right in the center of your paper, and you can fold the sides so that it lines up with the white. We're going to put 4, like I said, 4 on each side. So I might just use my pen and quickly take this and divide it in half, and then each of those halves in half, and that quickly makes 4 pretty evenly divided sections or folds. This one I'll do the same thing, one down the middle, one down each half, and then of course I'll cut those out. I might just put heart here. I might want to do some color coding. I might use red shows oxygen. I'll come back with a colored pencil and put blue there and put CO2. Okay. And then on the outside flaps, I'm just probably going to put question marks. Like that. And then I'll have to draw an arrow. Now on the diagram here, the top one on the left-hand side is vena cava, and it's either here or here. I'm going to go with the top one since this is my first fold. I'll draw an arrow from this question mark to that blood vessel. So why don't I do that right now? Okay, and then inside the flap, when it's cut out, it'll easily be red, vena cava. And then my next one, looking at the diagram, says right atrium. So on here, I'll draw an arrow to the right atrium. If I'm not sure where it is, I of course can consult my sheet or the smartboard and see that. And then on the inside, I'll label right atrium. Okay. And then of course once they're cut, there'll be nice flaps that you can quiz yourself or have someone quiz you about all the parts and where they're labeled. You have a finished heart foldable. It'll be great to help you study for quizzes coming up. Also the circulatory system, parts of the circulatory system test. You'll want to know how to label this heart, and these are 8 parts that would be good to know.